It's time for Declare Your Independence with Ernest Hancock.
Believe me when I say we have a difficult time ahead of us. But if we are to be prepared for it, we must first shed our fear of it. I stand here without fear because I remember that I am here not because of the path that lies before me, but because of the path that lies behind me. I remember that for 100 years we have fought these machines. And after a century of war, I remember that which matters most. We are still here! Tonight, let us make them remember we are not afraid!
No! Fear! Of what? I don't know. I just felt like saying it. You know what I can do? I'm sitting here, I'm going, you know what? It's been a while since I went shooting. I just feel like going and, feeling the power, something. I'm just amped up a little bit and also frustrated. I'm just so, because I'll tell you one thing that's going on in the Hancock household here. 2 days ago, I think it was, day before yesterday, well, whatever, this week, I said, here goes silver. It's going down. And I said, what does that mean? It's time to buy more silver. So I went ahead and I closed out my Ameritrade account. And I opened it like last September or something because I knew, I have a lot of friends and people that post on and a lot of financial guys on Freedom's Phoenix. They're very smart. I know they make a lot of money. They market, a lot of people subscribe to their stuff, and they really have saved a lot of people. Because I'm not smart, certainly not as educated as they are when it comes to where to invest your money and so on. Now, I do the poor man's gold thing. I'm just, I got a little bit of gold, but I just like, I'm silver. You know why? Because I'm not smart enough to be able to play all the little games in the stock market, and I don't trust the bad guys. So I want it in my hand. Well, there was, a tip from some Ernie man. It's going to shoot to the moon. This stock, silver mining company we talked about before, and this one go, you got to get fine. So I go and I open up. It's been a decade since I've had a stock market account, what do you call it? Like a trade. So I went ahead and opened up an Ameritrade account, bought the stock, boom, it went up, pace, cool, made some money, right, it's cool. And the silver started going down, so it started going down a little bit and so on, but I wanted to buy more silver. Because I don't trust it, because inflation is going to, distort everything, because I just, and when you open up the account, you got to give your freaking DNA samples. And any gain that I make, you got to offset, and how much taxes you got to pay on the fact that you made some money. So I go, it went down a little bit, and I go, I'll go ahead and sell it all. Close my account. Well, you can still keep it. No, just close it. I'm done. It's over. I'll pay taxes on whatever I made here, like $1,000, $1,200 or something I made. Big deal. So I go, all right, I want to take that, and I give it to Donna this morning, and I go down to American Precious Metals, Jerry Williams. He advertises on the site. He's a friend. We've been dealing with him for a long time. And I go down there and get me some more dimes. As much junk silver as you can get. I called him. I said, I don't got that much, man. I'll see what I can work out for you. So I'm just going, close it. I said, just go get it, and hurry up because it dropped down to like 34, and I'm going, go, because I know it's gonna go back up again, yay! And it may drop down, whatever. But I just know. So now it's back up to 35. It depends on what time she made it. If she went straight there, or she went to get her hair done or something, I said, go get it. So she goes and purchases. Now I got it in my hand. I feel so much better. A lot of stock tips that we get, and people go, Ernie, man, this is the way to go. It's 20, 30% increase in your investment on yada, yada. I'm going, what makes you think I think it's going to be less of an increase in precious metals? Even if I bought it at $40, even if I bought it at $50, because it's going to go to umpteen gazillion dollars based on what information? You have to be convinced that the Federal Reserve is not going to keep monetizing the debt. You have to believe that the federal government is not going to keep going into debt. You have to believe that they're going to stop the wars. You have to believe that they're going to pull the bases back. You have to believe that the empire is not going to keep overextending itself or extending itself at all. Since I know none of that's going to change, I know that I want to have some metal. More. And when it dropped as much as it did, I went, thank you very much. You helped make my decision really, really easy. So that's what's going to happen. You know, here in the Hancock household, we just get more silver. And if I had anything that I'd encourage people to do, you remember me screaming this since it was been 13. You know, heck, I mean, I first started radio, God, I think it was in $8 or something like that. You know, it's just, So it goes, but it's almost 50 and it dropped down to 34. So what's my response? Yay. I get to go get more if I can, start looking for, money in the couch cushions. I mean, whatever. All right. So I liquidated because I don't have that much money. I had some in stock market and everything. I mean, not a big giant amount, but enough for me to go get and, go buy me some silver. So that's what's going on here. As I look at it, it's starting to go back up. So I hope, honey, my dearest, went ahead and got it. I did want to spend a little bit of time later on in the show. I want to do some more research on one of the breaks talking about this driver's license scanning they're doing to go to the Tea Party thing in South Carolina to listen to Dr. Paul after the debate. Damn. And we were just during the break. I just went and, walked in the living room and looking at the TV was on. It was on C-SPAN. And I saw it. I wrote it down. What was this? Brett Bart, the guy, he's like an aggregator. He provides a lot of stuff for Drudge Report and so on. And he has a book out, and he's just getting all righteous, and it's called Righteous Indignation. Excuse me while I save the world. That's the title of the book. And I'm just going, oh, yeah, they're going to do it. And
sounds very Atlas Shrugged, by the way.
Yeah, it's the Democrats are the problem. Yeah, okay. So this is where we're at. And I want to finish this hour with Dean, and when we get back from in the first break, we'll get into some of the stuff that I made notes on. But having just watched the debate, what was your overall impression? Not just who won and how well everybody did and so on, but I mean of the process. I mean, is there going to be something different this time, or is it same stuff?
Well, Fox likes to be the gatekeeper of Republican ideas and Republican candidates. And that's the role they played last time, where we observed that they were trying to shoot Ron Paul down, and we were entertained by how well he handled that. And so this time around, I'm watching to what degree did they attempt to do that again. And they weren't as obvious this time, and they tried to be a little bit nicer about it. And so they learned their lesson that Paul has some supporters. He's not as fringe as you thought he was, so okay, we have to give him a little bit of respect. That much I noticed changed in the process. But they're still trying to sideline him because I think, I don't want to use the word conspiracy, but, of all the candidates who were not there.
Their self-interest.
Yeah, of all the candidates who were not there, in fact, I was reading online this morning about this debate and how these were all lesser known people. I didn't know Ron Paul was lesser known. I think after how long he survived during the last campaign, all the money he raised, how much he was talked about, I didn't know he was lesser known. But that's how they're referring to him and these other guys today. Somebody referred to it as a beauty pageant where everybody's ugly.
My thing that really comes across is I have to ask the question of people, do you think that the credibility of Fox and the media and so on is diminished by how they portray this? I mean, it was last time. And I mean, to the point, could it even go down even more? And like Josh Manuel was saying from Ron Paul Forums, he goes, we had tens of thousands before. Now we have hundreds of thousands making fun of Fox News. So I'm going, they're the lamestream media. The media so last century, and now people know why I say that. Because it's true. We'll be right back.
Yeah, what I wanted